We begin at 5 with a Denver couple blocked from trying to move forward with plans of building their dream home. They've already spent millions.
That home's fate, though, is now in the hands of Denver's Landmark Preservation Commission because some people believe the current house should be preserved. Now, it is a question that many neighborhoods can relate to. Your reporter in Denver, Kirsten Roth, is live tonight to share what's going on in Wash Park. Kirsten?
Well, imagine scoring one of the most desirable lots in all of Denver. Your plan to build your family's dream home to raise your 4 kids in. But shortly after, that dream and millions of dollars are potentially squashed. It's now a nightmare that's real for the Kohakis.
This floor is growing some of the mold spores that are coming in from the roof.
The home, partially built in the 1800s, is deteriorating.
They said that the mold levels in the house are like 15 times what is livable.
A damaged roof has led to mold growth. Squatters have torn apart walls.
Every aspect of the house is end of life, all electrical, HVAC, everything is really not in good shape.
Just some of the reasons the Kohakis plan to tear it down and rebuild.
What we did was we finished our architectural plans in May and then contacted a builder, and they submitted an application for a demo permit.
From there, they say they were notified someone had submitted a notice of intent to designate it as a landmark, meaning the Kohakis can't begin construction and instead were forced into mandatory mediation.
I mean, we'd never heard of this process. There was nothing disclosed on the sale about it. Found out the previous owner had gone through this process previously. We would have never bought the property if it would have been disclosed.
In Denver, anyone can place an application on someone else's property if it meets certain requirements such as history and architecture. A landmark preservation public hearing to discuss whether they'll approve it, therefore protecting the home from ever being demolished, is set for Tuesday, September 16th.
I don't think we've had one non-sleepless night since this process started.
In the meantime, the Kohakis have opted to put the house up for sale for $3.1 million, the amount they've poured into the purchase and ensuing process.
It'd be a break-even point.
The hope is to find a potential buyer who might want to restore it, but there's a glaring problem. According to the county assessor's website, the home itself is only worth $1,000.
The rest of the value is in the land, and that's what we thought we paid for.
The 37-page application details reasons why the home should be preserved and why it qualifies, stating, quote, the house has been home to generations of prominent Denverites who have had notable influence on culture and development, that it possesses distinctive visible characteristics of the Queen Anne style, and that physical attributes make the house a recognizable and defining feature of the East Washington Park neighborhood.
It's not a good example of a Queen Anne anymore because of all these modifications.
While a judge and state legislators have lived here, another previous owner we found, a known member of the Ku Klux Klan. Membership ledgers uploaded by History Colorado clearly shows his name and the home's address.
Something you wouldn't wish on anybody, really, but
yeah.
The Kohakis also tell me they've had issues with squatters, including one that wouldn't leave until police got involved. They later found out he was a convicted felon living right across the street from the school next door. Again, that public hearing on the landmark designation is slated for tomorrow afternoon. Live in Denver, Kirsten Roth covering Colorado First.
And Kirsten, we know you'll stay on top of this story for us. Thank you.
Kirsten is one of your reporters in Denver, and you can reach out to her by calling her or emailing her directly at yourreporter@cbs.com.